All right, welcome to the ISB show. Sahil Rahi Roy, your favorite international football boys. But today we're talking a little club soccer. UEFA Champions League has been in the news, guys. So we have to give our semifinal predictions halfway through. So we got a little bit of background as to what happened, guys. Before we do our predictions, quick reactions to the matches that happened last week.
Can I say I was skeptical that leagues have been somewhat boring this year. I didn't know that these games would be as exciting as they were. But oh my God, Roy. These were some gamazos.
Dude, they were extraordinary. I mean, let's be real. One of the two was extraordinary. The other was good.
No, the other one was good. They were both
good games.
No, but one was extraordinary. That 3-3 was different level. That is a fantasy soccer match. That's what we live for. That's why we love this game. Arsenal PSG was a great game, but nothing compared to Barcelona and Inter Milan. That was magisterial from both teams in very different ways.
Yeah. But you know what's most exciting is how many it feels like in these semifinals, we're seeing the passing of the torch. All these new players coming through that we've heard about who are making their mark. It feels like a new generation just announced themselves this round, Roy.
Yep. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it now, guys. We need your predictions for the next matches. Who's going to win in a few days? Starting off with the partidazo that happened last time, Inter Milan or Barcelona. Roy, I'm going to go.
So difficult.
I'm going to go with Roy first. Roy, because you said you're a Nera Azzurri fan. So who you got?
Huge. I was so sad to see Lautaro go out injured after the end of the first half. I think that was a critical loss. He is such a magical player. He's such a dangerous forward that works so well with Thuram. And it was just sad for me to lose that as an Argentinian, as a fan of this beautiful game, of that game in particular. It was a huge loss, and I don't think we'll see him in the second leg. And I think that's going to end up impacting Inter Milan's chances. I think it is. He's an extraordinary player for them. And in this game, we saw two extremely different teams. Extremely different. Barcelona, so dominant in the middle, so creative. They have this high possession, high risk style under Hansi Flick. Lamine Yamal, if he isn't already the best player in the world, geez Louise,
he's the best in the world. Can we say Lamine Yamal is the best player in the world?
I think so.
Come on.
I think he is right now. I think he is.
I think he is. He needs to improve his numbers a bit because players like Mbappe are beating him on the number side of things. But if you watch him, he is the most extraordinary player to watch in the world right now. I'd rather watch him over Rafinha, over Mbappe, over Haaland, over anyone else in discussion for best player of the world.
Yeah, I think those points are all good. Roy, so who you got? Who you got winning?
I think it's going to be really, really hard to beat this Barcelona team. I see Inter Milan sticking in Milan. God, Inter Milan.
There you go.
Their structure, their efficiency. Inzaghi's a phenomenal coach. He slows things down. He uses the width. He exploits space and counters extremely well. They're better at set plays. But this Barcelona midfield, man, is just spectacular.
Incredible.
I don't see them losing this game. I think they're going to go forward and make the final.
Okay. Rahi, what you got?
Interesting, Roy. You're supposed to go with Inter. You're the big fan, but I see once the Argentinian is out, his rooting changes. The Argentinian is out, and no longer is he a fan of Internazionale. But I am sticking with them, Roy. I am sticking with them. Why? Because of something you said. Set pieces. Barcelona, among the weakest I've seen at defending set pieces. Dani Olmo cannot mark Denzel Dumfries, my friend. He cannot put someone else on Dumfries, but that is a big problem if you're Barcelona. Inter playing at home with the experience they have. Barcelona is a better team. That is fact. But something about the intelligence of this team and the manager, I think Inter can pull it off, my friends.
Okay.
They have to get their set pieces right, man, because that's the only way they were creating chances. What do they have? 2 goals from
I mean,
corner?
the first
but
goal, the first goal is
Mkhitaryan
beautiful.
has a goal that's
Of course.
offside by like his fingernail.
Yeah.
I didn't even know if it was offside, to be honest.
I think this one is going to go to penalties. And I think in penalties, Inter Milan, I think they win. So I think it goes to
2-3.
penalties.
Donnarumma.
Yes, if it goes to penalties, I just think Chesney versus Sommer. It's a tight one.
It's not
Both
that
are not
tight.
great. Both
I-
are. It's a tight one, but I think
Donnarumma's
Inter.
There's no
Inter
difference
wins.
between the two. Sorry, I got excited about PSG, but
Yeah,
I
me
think Sommer and Chesney is the same thing, man. They're the same
Yeah.
goalie.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to go either way, and I
Yeah,
think
it's
just
true.
Inter at home takes it. So, okay, moving on to the next match, Arsenal PSG. Rahi, you were impressed by PSG. Do they get the job done in Parc des Princes?
Ooh, it's so difficult because again, this is the reverse. Arsenal tactically is brilliant, and set pieces they are brilliant. And PSG is a much more exciting team with an incredible midfield. I mean, Doué on one side, Kvaratskhelia on the other side. It's incredible to watch. And of course, Dembele up front. It's an insanely fun team to watch. The problem is they concede goals, Roy. They concede goals.
Yeah.
So it's a tough one, man.
I don't see this one as that tough. I think you have the best goalkeeper in the tournament right now. Donnarumma is an incredible form. Let's be real. That save he had in the first leg where he fingertips it around the post.
Unbelievable.
Was just so unbelievable. I haven't seen a save like that in quite a while.
Yeah.
And he's just on fire, man. He's on fire. He's excellent at penalty kicks. So you're starting with a foundation of a world-class goalkeeper who's an absolute fire. He's having the best moments of his career. And Kvaratskhelia he's a problem, man. He's an absolute menace for PSG. He was the MVP of the first match. Let's be real. He was the best player. Defensively and offensively, he cannot be stopped. And PSG, you watch that game, you see the way the game progressed. PSG is a better team right now than Arsenal. Arsenal did fantastic in the round before, but this looked like a bit of a shell-shocked Arsenal. I don't think they expected to come out to such a powerful PSG. They should have, but it didn't look like the same Arsenal, did it, guys?
Yeah. No, and it's tough now because they're behind a goal. So okay, so Rahi, Arsenal, PSG, who gets it done?
This one I think goes to penalties, and I think Donnarumma makes the difference. So I think PSG gets through on penalties.
Interesting. So you think Arsenal gets the good job done in regulation? Roy,
Yeah,
what do you think?
Declan Rice free kick.
Okay.
Roy?
I see Arsenal as a team that almost gets there and then sputters at the end.
Okay.
They've done it a few times. They've done it in Premier League over the past couple seasons, and I think they're going to do it in Champions League. They did extraordinarily well up until this point. They shocked the world by getting past Real, but I think this is where they start to sputter. They sputtered in that first leg. I think that form is going to carry over to the second leg. I don't expect a big heroic performance from Arsenal in the second leg. So I say PSG wins it in regular time.
Yeah, I agree with Roy. I'm going to say PSG wins in regular time, and I think a similar trajectory to what Roy said. I think Arsenal maybe nicks an early goal here and there that gets all excited, and then another goal goes in, and then the balloon deflates. So it'll be interesting to see. Everyone out there, let us know your thoughts for who gets the job done between these two teams. Are we going to see the final that no one expects? What final? This could go in multiple different ways. But
can we say
Arsenal,
Barcelona PSG final would be an incredible attacking affair? I mean, that would be a fun watch. Both teams conceding left and right, both teams scoring goals. Wow, that would be fun.
That would be the dream,
that would be fun, except that everyone makes these finals so boring for some reason, no matter how they are. Always.
One of the most boringest sports games ever is the Champions League final. Almost every year, man. It's unbelievable.
It's super boring. Let us know if you disagree with us out there. For those of you enjoying the channel, please subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Keep watching the beautiful game.